Hi, this is not a tutorial, this is something different. I've found an old video that I made in 2019, I suppose, is this one, and is related to something inspired by ISS in the space and some video that I've seen. I don't remember what it was. The most important thing about this is that it is made in Eevee because it was, I suppose it was the first time I worked in Eevee. It was the first Blender 2.8 with the first Eevee version. And this is on my channel, and this is where I started thinking about making Flared, because I wanted to make this lens flare in the scene, and I didn't have the chance because I didn't have Flared at the time. I worked in the compositor for some element, and other elements were created by JPEGs, pictures anchored to the sun, and I found the original scene made in Blender. Now I opened it in Blender 4.1.1. It's not okay because something is missing. I think about an incompatibility problem related to older version of Blender. Anyway, this is the Earth. It's different because the shaders works in another way now. They are not completely similar to the first video I made. This was the sun. I don't remember how I used this, and I want to hide it, but this was the sun. What happens now if I use Flared2 on this sun? Will it be fine? Will it be not? I don't know. So I take the chance to speak about this and show you something about Flared2. This is the first important thing. There are a lot of flares here, templates, about 61, 60, 59, 58 that have been designed by copying some original flare made by some original lens. So those are the most similar to a real flare and are not fantasy or other strange things. And you can see this is something that seems to be good to my eye. This was the same in the old video. It was good too, but it was a little blurred. It's strange, but this was my first flare. And here we have a more complex generation, and the elements that are working here, you can close all the windows like this. The elements that are working here are the starburst. Surely I will close this. Okay, this is the starburst that I would like to make it a little bigger. So I go into starburst. I try to change the scale. That is the easiest way. And I now have a bigger, I don't know how to call them, blades, I don't know, spikes. Okay, is it right? And I will try to blur a little them because they seem too fake, and blurred are better. And the other thing is that these elements that are ghosts goes out of the screen when I zoom in, and I would like to have some ghosts here. So maybe I will change the ghosts. Taking the chance to show you something, and I go into the ghost window, that is this one. If you go into ghost line extension, you can see that you have this control. You can choose how it's compressed or extended. And I compressed it in this preset because I wanted to achieve this effect. But now I would like to make it something more extended. There is an offset. You can choose in which part of the screen the ghost appears. I will try to make them here. And then I will have a seed. I can change the seed. That is the random generation of them. I like this because there's no too much repetition. I can add more or not. Maybe I will try to have this. Maybe I would like to change this very strong red color. So go into the custom color section. This is this red, I hope, because it's not, so I can make it blue like this and a little less visible. And is this the other one? Yes, it is. So something like this is more organic, less fake. And maybe I would like to change the intensity of all of them. That is here. ghost transparency. Maybe I can make them transparent in the center. It creates an idea of transparency in the center of the element. Okay, but it works attenuating the importance of these ghosts. Oh yes, I prefer it much more. Maybe I would like to blur. You can see that this changes this blur here. Okay, it could be sharpened or blurred, and I will do the same in the other flares. Okay, yeah, I prefer like this. Cool, I like it. This is a hoop. This ribbon is a hoop, and you can change it here. This is the brightness, and this is the scale. It goes in the center of the screen. So I would like to take it there and less visible like this. The brightness changes accordingly to the position of the sun. Now I would like to, there is this green piece there at the end. This is the opposite light, light reflection, I called it. And now I would like to make it bigger, okay? And to make it less saturation, 0.5 here, and less brightness, just to use it to change the color in that portion of the screen and make it more organic. Maybe it could be bigger and less visible too, something like this, to obtain a more organic effect. Yeah, I like it. Maybe I would like to turn down a little the ghost more. So brightness here, I will less brightness, saturation, and let's see what happened now. Okay, and I would like to change the scale of the ghost too, and to change the brightness again, something like this. Is it good? Is it not? I don't know. Maybe the brightness is better this way. When they are zooming, it's too bright, but I like it. Please let me know. Is it better this one, or it was better the other one that I made with a lot of efforts? Maybe that was not bad. This effect is going to come in next free updates of Flared2. I already made it. There are problems of compatibility, so it's not ready to come out, but it's yeah. I remember that in this scene I made a lot of work using Compositor, not only for it's easy to see now. I think that in the Compositor, okay, this is what I made in the Compositor, because I was creating a reflection on the earth on this other side, very, very low, but it was there, and it helped to create a really organic effect. Anyway, now I have flared, and now I want to use it, and so I think this is great somehow. Yes, it is. It is. I like it. I like the way it changes color and other things when moving. And remember that you can try to change these in each other ways that you find here. So I would like to have this one. Let's try this and click yes. This is very, very similar, but very different because this is so powerful, and this is good. This is really good. We don't have ghosts here, but we have this dirt on the lens that is not bad. It's good. You can make everything you want. Lens dirt is here, lens dirt, and there are two generators for the lens dirt. There is this one that you are seeing here that appears in the presence of the flare, and there is this other one. Oh no, sorry, the dirt range is how it extends its range in the space. You can go more if you want more. You can go to 4, but it's too much. So I set 2 as a maximum value. You can change the brightness of the effects, and you can change the scale of these elements. Okay. And you have this other one that is dirt leaks brightness. That is another kind of effects that takes place in another place. There, where the flare starting entering in the camera, and it doesn't have any color. It's only bright, and it's very, very visible. So stay down with it. Okay. Maybe I like this because it creates more organic reflection. Go on and changing everything. This is good as well as the first that we've used. This is important. And all these are organic and are realistic, based on something real that I've seen and I have copied to these presets. And please let me know anything about the presets and how you use them and if it's better or not. Thank you so much. Bye bye.